Hey Harvey Bloodline. This week's theme is college. Anything about college. I went to college. I went to Ricks College in Rexburg, Idaho, which is now called BYU, Idaho. Back then it was a really small school. Now it's quite a bit bigger. I remember getting the phone call that I had been accepted to Ricks College. It was after school. I think I don't know what I had, drama or band or something. And there was a phone in the main lobby of the high school, and I called home, and my dad said that a letter had come from Ricks College, and he opened it for me and read that I was accepted. And I was jumping around and yelling, and I was very happy that I had been accepted. I thought you had to have a major when you went to college, so I majored in horticulture, which is the study of plants. So it was a specialized degree, and all my classes were in the horticulture building, except for my religion class. And it was a small program, so there was about 25 of us, so we got to know each other really well. I did that for 2 years. I had a great experience. One of the great things about Ricks College at that time was the cafeteria. So my first 2 years I was there, I ate in the cafeteria. I had a meal plan because I was living in the dorms. And it was an all-you-can-eat cafeteria, which wasn't good for the waistline, let me tell you. My favorite lunch was when they had French dip sandwiches. And my favorite dinner had to be when they would roast on the patio a big half a cow, and we would have like barbecued beef out there. Oh, it's so good. And then they would have these ice cream bars, all you can eat ice cream. The food was incredible. I went to a lot of dances, and I did a lot of social things. The horticulture program had its own club called Metastopiary. One of the things we did was a haunted house, and we turned our horticulture building into a haunted house. I hate haunted houses, so I can't say it was extremely enjoyable for me. My job was to lay on the floor, kind of in a ball, and I had a black piece of fabric over me, and I would reach out and grab people's ankles as they walked by. And yeah, that was kind of interesting. One guy didn't appreciate that and actually kind of started to attack me. Luckily, one of my fellow classmates, a nice big burly guy, came to my rescue, and the guy was booted out. That was an interesting experience. I actually was carrying 21 credits and then 18. It was pretty intense program. And I have to say, I did pretty well except for a few classes. My plant identification classes were the bomb. So after 2 years, I needed 2 classes, basically 6 credits, to graduate with an associate's degree in horticulture. And I was torn as to what to do. I didn't go home. I went to Oregon and lived with one of my best friends' moms and stepdads, and that was an interesting time. Picking strawberries with immigrant workers, cutting broccoli with elderly ladies. That was very interesting. The next summer I went to Colorado, and during that time I was wanting to go on a mission, so I was earning money towards that. And I just never quite felt 100% like that's what I should do, so I prayed about it, and that's when I felt like I needed to go back to school. So I did. It was a junior college, so that's 2 years, and I went back for a 3rd year. Quite embarrassing. But I changed my major to general ed, and I had the best semester I've ever had in school, grade-wise, and socially I was doing a lot more. It was a lot more involved in things. I went horseback riding and things, and I lived off campus, which made a huge difference too. And then the following January I met my husband. Needless to say, I actually never graduated from college. I met my husband on January 2nd, 1980, and we were engaged on March 16th and married July 8th. And then I wanted to start our family. So, between having to pay back loans and having a brand new baby, I did not go back to school. College for me was really good. I love learning. I always have. If I did go back to college, I don't think it would be to get a degree. I think it would be to learn new skills. I'm taking a how to publish a book class right now because I have some books that I've written. I'd like to try and get them published. I also would like to take a basic electrical class and a basic plumbing class. And I'd like to take some art classes, some drawing, some painting. So anyway, I had a great experience in college. Got a good education. I learned a lot of great things about plants and met my husband there. So there you go. It was a great experience all around. And I hope to be able to go back to school someday. So that's pretty much it about college. See ya.